Morning everyone, it's Doug for Vermont Hoyas. It's Veterans Day here in Vermont, and I welcome you to a visit with myself and Hoya nyhuusiae. First I want to start by thanking Jimmy Myers of North Carolina for making this plant available to me. That was a huge help, and I really appreciate it because getting some of these rare Hoyas is incredibly difficult. For some reason, this plant just liked me from the beginning. It just took off. It is an extremely cool grower because it grows very high up in elevation. So I've read about this plant for years, and the fact that you need very cool temperatures to get it to flower. Apparently I have the right conditions here. I put it in a cool grow tent. The daytime temperatures would get up to maybe 73 maximum, and at night it goes down to about 64, and there was an LED light in there with very high humidity, and I would mist it once a day. So those are the conditions under which it grew, and it has just totally gone crazy. There are 19 buds. I had no idea that the flowers on this plant were as big as they are. I'll show you those up close in a minute, but first I want to show you that this Hoya is featured in the book Hoya's A Guide to Hoyas of Borneo, and this plant was named after Toril Nyhuusiae, who is an unbelievable grower, collector, and has been in charge of the Hoya Telegraph Journal, the editor, for a number of years. If you get a chance, take a look. There's a video floating around on the internet of a tour of her Hoya collection, and it is really something to behold. So Dale Kloppenberg named this Hoya after her, in honor of her, back in 2003. And it's amazing Hoya. Let's take a look at the flowers. They say they don't have any scent, but that's not true. They have a light sweet scent when they first open. Much larger flower than I had imagined, close to the size of Hoya patella. They must look different under different conditions, because you can see the pictures in this book. They're more cup shaped and yellow. You can see this one up here sort of looks flatter like mine, but it's hard to say what the rest of these flowers will look like when they open. I've been waiting for this for probably 10 days. I thought, this is the day they're opening, this is the day they're opening, and finally they opened. But so they just got so much bigger. You can see some of the buds here and the size of them. Look at that. So I will try to bring this back when more of these buds open. I have no idea at this point how long a flower will last on here. I'm hoping a good amount of time, but it's hard to say. But I wanted to bring it to you when the very first flowers open. Amazing plant. Take a look at the leaves. They're tiny. The leaves, there's more bud surface and flower surface on this plant than there is actual leaf surface. But an amazing Hoya. One of the showier ones that I've flowered in some time, and I'll be back with this plant when more buds open. Good morning, I'm back with Hoya nyhuusiae, and I've got a number of additional flowers that have opened since I showed you this 4 days ago. They're just absolutely stunning. Just an incredible Hoya. Stick around to the end of this video. I should have some really good stills because I put a lot of time into this, because you never know with these rare Hoyas if you'll ever get a display like this again. It just completely blows me away. So and the smell is very sweet when you have this many of them open at one time. 19 buds and blooms. Just outstanding. I absolutely love this Hoya, and it apparently loves my conditions. Well, that's it with Hoya nyhuusiae. I thank you for taking the time, and I'll be back really soon with more great Hoyas and Hoya growing tips. Thanks again for watching.